Hey everybody, here we go. We've got a nice cardio, zone 1, zone 2, maybe a little bit of zone 3 mixed with some nice core exercises that don't include any crunches. So let's just start by taking our hands behind our head, bring those elbows together, open it up. Feel the stretch in the back of the shoulder blades, feel the stretch in the chest. Gently with your hands behind your head, barely touching your head, open up that chest. All right, let's get 2 more of those. Open up that chest. All right, take those arms down. A couple shoulder rolls backwards. Hide your neck, show your neck. So this workout today is going to require maybe a little bit of a dumbbell or a kettlebell. I'll be using a kettlebell. You can use a dumbbell or a kettlebell. You're going to have an option to use your stairs or a step, but you don't have to. Okay, I'll be giving you different options. Now let's take those arms out to the side. Try to touch those fingertips. Now open them up. Just let them swing. Let them swing. Open up that chest. Loosen up those shoulders a little bit. Take a couple steps forward and back just to kind of get that whole body moving, warming up that body. Feels so good. Feels so good. Okay, now let's slow those arms down. Nice big palms out to your side, palms facing forward. Reach it behind. Reach out to the sides. Arms are straight, reaching through those fingertips. Reach up, reach up. Now keep those shoulders down, shoulders down, shoulders down. Arms are going to come down and across. Cross those arms. Reach through those fingertips. Feel that opening up of the back. Keep those big jazz hands, reach behind, open up the chest. Now bring it back, keeping those shoulders down as those arms go up. That's the tricky part. Keeping those shoulders down, arms nice and long, nice and long. Nice jazz hands, bring them down. All right, now go ahead and take your heel tap out in front, reaching those arms out in front. I better get my timer going on this, right? So make sure we're getting credit for this. All right, reaching those arms out in front, lifting your toes up. All right, now let's take it out to the side. Just trying to get that body warmed up a little bit. If you're working out in the morning, sometimes we can feel a little stiff in the morning. Just get that body moving. Feels so good. Feels so good. Okay, now let's go ahead and take one foot back. Tuck your hip, feel a stretch right there. Bring those arms up and switch it. Step 1, step it back, tuck your hip, reach those arms up, feel that stretch. Couple more on each side. Tuck the hip, then reach the arms. Don't try to do it all at once. Just tap the toe back, tuck the hip, reach those arms up. Go one more on each side, tuck the hip, reach those arms up. Tap, tuck, reach. All right, let's get a little bit of a rotation. Arms out in front, pull those shoulders back. Turn, follow your fingertips. Follow your fingertips. Once you think you found the end point, see if you can't take it a little bit more. One more on this side. All right, now if you have a favorite playlist, go ahead and hit play on that. Get that going for a little bit of motivation, whatever kind of music you like. And look at those fingertips. 2 more on this side. All right, then we got to get a couple butt kicks. Heel to your butt. Heel to your butt. Feel a nice stretch in those quads. Take it forward, take it back. So I'm doing this in a pretty small area. So no matter what your situation is, you don't need a lot of room to do this workout. In fact, I can touch the ceiling. Okay, so even if you have a low ceiling in your basement, you're going to be able to do this workout. Again, you might want to use a step, either like a Reebok step or just the step from your stairs. We did our butt kick. Let's go ahead and do a nice little knee hug. Oh, yeah. And then we're going to get one more little warm-up exercise, and then I'll go through and explain our first combo for you. All right, now let's just go ahead and go out to the side. Feel a stretch right here. Look up towards your fingertips. Step back together. Push your hip back. Rotate. Look up towards those fingertips. Feel a good stretch in that inner thigh. We're going to get 2 more on this side. All right. Switch it up. Keep that toe and knee pointed straight ahead. Look up towards your fingertips. Get that rotation. 2 more. All right. Okay, for this first round, we're going to just be staying on flat ground. On the second round, you'll have the option to incorporate a step or your first stair. So the first one, we're going to be working for 40 seconds on. We'll have 20 seconds to recover in between each move, each leg. The first move is a step back, lift your knee up, and we're going to freeze. Okay, 40 seconds of that. Second move is a side step or a duck, lift your leg, duck, lift your leg, duck, lift your leg, duck, lift your leg. Third move, ski to a squat. 1, 2, 3, squat. 1, 2, 3, squat. And the fourth and final one is a step back to a kick. Step back to a kick. Now don't worry, you don't gotta remember them all. I'll teach you as we go. Move, we're gonna go for 40 seconds. You're gonna step back, drive your knee up, and pause. We'll do 40 seconds on each leg. Get ready, get set, go. Step back, bring your knee up. Find a focal point. Now our goal here is to work a little bit on balance, but we're moving with power. Driving that heart rate up slowly and surely over the course of the 40 seconds. Now when we get that body moving and then we freeze, that takes a lot of energy. That really works your core. Asks your body to work and then stop. That takes a lot of focus. So you should be feeling that leg you're standing on by now. And we're gonna rest 20 seconds. Check in, feel how your breathing is up just a little bit. Put that other foot in front, step back. You're gonna drive that other knee up. Now, did you notice how I really worked on pulling my toes up as well? That gives your calf a little bit of a stretch. Get ready, get set, go. Step back, get vertical, freeze. Step back, freeze. Now, once you kind of get the legs going, see how your arms are going. The leg that you have up should be opposite the arm you have up. That's naturally what your body wants to do, but sometimes we're not as coordinated and we end up getting the same arm and leg up in front. Remember to find that freeze point. Freeze. Stopping that momentum. All right, 20 seconds. Next one is going to be side step or a get low, kick your leg out to the side. Get low, kick your leg out to the side. Get low, leg lift. Get low, leg lift. Here we go. Get low, kick your leg out. Get low, kick your leg out. Scoop down, kick your leg. Scoop, lift. Nice wide step. Lift that leg out. I almost hit the wall there. I'm gonna move over a little bit. Side step, lift. Side step, lift. Get low, lift. Side step, lift. Get low. Come on, legs. All right, do a check. How's that breathing? What's that heart rate? All right, rest. We got 20 seconds. Next one is ski to a squat. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, squat. 1, 2, 3, squat. Okay, 1, 2, 3, like you're skiing, then a squat. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, squat. Don't overthink which leg is leading the way. Let's just keep the body moving. Squat. 1, 2, 3. Feet come together. If you want to get really fancy, you can think about which leg is leading the way, but you don't have to. Our goal here, just to keep that body moving. This is the bounciest one you will do on this round. We'll see what the next round brings. Okay, rest. All right, next one. Step back and kick. Step back, but this time we're bringing that back leg, giving it a big kick in front. Big kick in front. In 2, 1, go. Kick it out. Lean over that front leg. Drive that back leg up. Give it a kick. Give it a kick. Should be feeling that leg you're standing on. Big kick. How high can you get that leg? How quick can you move? Kick. A lot of core, lifting that leg up. Put your hand right there. Feel how that tightens as you kick that leg out. Keeping a little bend in that front leg. 5 seconds. Then we get a little recovery. Here's your rest. All right, one more round. Kicking the other leg. Plant the leg you were just kicking. Take that other leg back. Big arm movement, big kick. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, kick that leg out. Step back, kick. Step back. Keeping a little bend in that leg that's planted, even as you're kicking that leg up. Kick. Kick. How high can you get that leg? Find a focal point. Use those abs. Pull that leg up. Give it a big kick. All right, make sure that back stays straight as you're leaning forward. Don't get rounded. Strong core as you hinge forward and stand vertical. Nice. All right, that's our little cardio section there. We got a little recovery here. Grab a drink. Then we're going to take it to the core section. Okay, for this core section, you may choose to use a kettlebell or a dumbbell, anywhere from 5, maybe all the way up to 10 or 15 pounds. My kettlebell is 15. I won't use it for everything. All right, so your feet are going to start parallel. Rotate them 45 degrees. They're still parallel. Bend your front knee. Stick your butt out, okay? Take that dumbbell in your front hand, palm facing out, arm up, hinge forward, look at your fingertips, stand up, face forward, hinge, look at those fingertips, stand up. All right, we're gonna get 40 seconds on each side, all right? Feet in that parallel position, look at those fingertips. Let that side lift you up. Look at those fingertips. Push into that back leg. Lift yourself up. Now you can see I go a little funky at the top because I'm reaching for the ceiling. So you don't have to do that little waitress move with your wrist. Okay. Push that back hip out. Slide that dumbbell right down that front leg. Think about that back leg, your oblique lifting you back up. All right, feet go back to parallel. Rotate them the other way. Put that kettlebell or dumbbell in your other hand. Bend that front knee. Stick that back hip out. Slide down that front leg. Look up at those fingertips. Stand up tall. Here we go. 40 seconds on this side. Keep that dumbbell real close to your hand. Real close to your leg. Look up up at those fingertips. Think about this hip and this oblique lifting you back up. Get that rotation. Look at those fingertips. You golfers out there, you need this thoracic rotation in that upper spine. Pull yourself up. Push through that back hip. Stand up tall, look forward. As you slide down, look at those fingertips. Slide down. Oh, that's it. All right, next move is stir the pot. I'm going to try it with this kettlebell. Might be too heavy. What you're going to do is holding your kettlebell or dumbbell, hold your dumbbell vertical, and you're going to stir the pot. Stir the pot. Here we go. Little bend in your knees. When it gets all the way out there, go slow. Feel how that core has to stabilize you. I'm going to tell you when to switch directions. We're going to do 20 seconds in each direction. A little bend in your knees. Oh, feel that core. Go ahead and switch directions. All right, if you're using a dumbbell, you can hold it vertical. Probably even could hold it horizontal. I think when I do it, I usually hold it vertical. All right, extend those arms out. Little bend in those knees. Feel the strength in your core, the strength in your hips as that dumbbell gets out in front of you. Okay, next one, we're going to the ground. On one knee, take one leg off to the side. If you need to, hit pause, grab a little cushion underneath your knee. You're going to take this kettlebell or dumbbell, hold it right in front of your collarbone, press it out. Press it out. Little pause when you get out there. Now, pay attention to which leg you're kneeling on, which leg you have out to the side. On the next round, we'll switch it. And if you want to make this harder, if you're not feeling this when you're pushing it out, your option is to push out and up. That will make it harder. Okay? Or you can stay with pushing it straight out, but choose a heavier dumbbell. All right, that's our time. Make sure you pay attention to which leg you had out, and it's time to go back to our cardio section. Okay, in this round, you have the option to use your step. Use the step of your stairs, or if you have like a Reebok step, you can use that, okay? Our first one is that step up, pause, okay? Step up, pause, step up, pause. Now here's what I find if you're using the stair. It feels a little bit better to alternate. So that's what I'll be doing. Ready, set, let's get this going. All right, we're stepping up, pause. If you're using the stair, it's gonna feel best to alternate. If you're staying on the ground, you're just right here. Okay. Now I gotta find my rhythm. So we're doing 40 seconds 2 times. So whether you're on the stair or just staying on the floor, we got 80 seconds of work doing this move. We're still gonna get our 20 seconds of recovery in between. Freeze, right? We're working on that freeze. All right, not too bad. Nice gentle way to work back into the little cardio segment. All right, you're either staying on the floor, getting your other leg, or if you're staying with me, we're staying on the stair, getting a nice freeze in 3, 2, 1. Step up, freeze, freeze. It's power, and then you stop. Switch those feet, drive that knee up, power, and then you're stopping the power. Feel those abs contract as you stop that knee drive. Quick switch of the feet, drive that knee up. Feel that strength as that body just freezes and you get that isometric contraction everywhere in your body. Almost there. All right, next one is side squat leg lift. So you're stepping up, Lifting the leg up, step down, leg lift. If you're staying on the floor, it's moving side to side. Get low, lift. Get low, lift. If you're going on the stair, we're doing a side step leg lift. So step up, lift the leg. Step down, step up. Step down, step up. Nice and quick. How high can you bring that leg? A side step. If you're staying on the floor, get low as you transition from side to side. Much like that first one, it's 80 seconds of work doing this move. We'll switch in 10 seconds to that other leg. Side step, lift the leg. How high can you get that leg? All right, we're gonna switch sides. You're gonna see the back of me on this one. This one, I want you to think about using your arms. So big arm movement to get that heart rate up even higher. So the arms are going to come up and down, up and down. If you want to drive that intensity up. Here we go. Step up, arms go out. How high can you lift that leg? How quick can you move? If you're staying on the floor, get low. Big arms out to the side, and they come down when your leg comes down. Less than 10 seconds. Earn that recovery. Okay, there it is. Next one. It is a step back, step back, step up, reach up. Usually about the third stair is a good place to go. If you want more intensity, go all the way down to the second stair. Full intensity, you can go all the way down to the ground. All right, so nice and quick. Show me a nice plank when you step back. Arms go up. If you want to add a mental component to it, make sure you're alternating which leg leads the way. Gives you something to think about besides how out of breath you are. And of course, if you want to take this intensity up, jump back, jump up, jump back, jump up. You can even add a jump here at the end. Your choice. What do you need today? Oh, that's it. 40 seconds over. Last one is going to be a step up on the step, kick. Step down, step up, kick. I usually do this one at a little bit of an angle. It just tends to work better. All right, here we go. Step up, kick. Step down, step up, kick. Just like we did on the floor, but now this other leg has to move. So it's more of our body moving. It's a little bit higher cardio intensity. Big kick. Nice and quick with those feet as they go up and down off that step. Big kick. We got 15 seconds, then we're gonna switch. If you're staying on the floor, you're just leaving that planted leg planted, doing that big kick, just like we did on that first round. Okay, next one. We're gonna switch sides. The other leg goes up on the step. And you can see, if you just take it at a little bit of an angle, you should be okay and not hit the wall if you have a wall. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Step up, kick. How quickly can you move that foot on and off that step and get that kick up there? Nice strong abs, helping to lift that leg up with some power. As you do that kick, think about pointing those toes towards your nose. Getting a little calf stretch. Kick. Nice and quick. We got about 10 seconds right here. Then we're going back to our little ab series. Gonna let our heart rate come down a little bit. Do one more round of abs. And nice. All right. Catch your breath. Get some water. And we're getting ready for some standing core. All right, grab your dumbbell or kettlebell. We're starting with that windmill. Now, if you liked it before, you can also try it. Instead of having the dumbbell at the bottom arm, you can take that dumbbell up high. I would start with 5 or 8 pounds above your head. See how that feels. Get ready, get set, feet parallel, rotate, slide down, and bring it up. I'm obviously gonna keep my kettlebell down below because I got a 15-pound kettlebell. My next option is one of my big adjustable weights. That doesn't help up here in this high hand. So don't be afraid to try that 5 or 8 pounder on that high arm. All right, remember what we're focused on here. That back leg lifts you up. Feel, push through that back hip, stand up tall. Feel that oblique lifting you up. Okay, rotate, feet parallel, turn them 45 degrees. They should still be parallel. Bend that front leg, stick your back hip out. I'm gonna keep that dumbbell in my bottom hand. You have the option to take your 5 to 8 pound dumbbell up overhead in 3, 2, 1. Look at those fingertips. Stand up tall. As you slide down, start looking for those fingertips. Stand up tall. Slide down, push that hip back. As you stand up, push into that back leg. Lift yourself up. Feel the strength in that back leg and oblique. Very little weight in that front leg. Stand up tall. As you slide, look at those fingertips. Get that thoracic rotation. Keeping that dumbbell real close to that front leg. Don't let it move away from your body. Look at those fingertips. Look at those fingertips. Stand up tall. Awesome. All right, next one. Stir the pot. Little bend in your legs. Little bend. I'm going to take this kettlebell upside down. You can take that dumbbell horizontal or vertical. Maybe you choose a heavier dumbbell this time. If you didn't really feel it, don't be afraid to go up in weight. Here we go. Stir the pot. Reach it out. I'll tell you when to change directions real slow when it gets away from you. Reach it out, reach it out, reach it out, reach it out. Awesome. Let's get one more going in this direction. Go slow. Go slow. Feel that core. Pull it in, switch directions. Pull it all the way out in front of you. Nice and slow as it's far away from you. That's the hard part. A little bend in your knees. Strong through that torso. 5 seconds. Let's make this last one last the whole time. Shoulders down, shoulders down. All right, that's your time. All right, we're going down on the floor. Remember, we're gonna take the other leg out to the side. If you did it with me, if you mirrored me, this is a leg that's out to the side. Take that dumbbell or kettlebell, put it right in front of that collarbone, shoulders down, tuck your butt, press it out. Pause when you get out there. Think about that last rib, even when that dumbbell is out there. Press it out. Don't let that rib stick out. Keep it tucked. Notice when you tuck that bottom rib, how strong your core and back are. Press it out. It's not about how many you get, but slow, with intention. A little pause when you get out there. You might even feel a little bit of a shaky shake once you get out there. Take a breath. Awesome. All right, that's our ab section. Okay, we got one more round with the cardio. Grab a drink. I'll meet you back on the step. Okay, how do you feel? You should feel like I'm kind of a little bit sweaty, I'm a little bit out of breath, but I can keep going, right? Like, this is work, but you shouldn't be huffing and puffing. If you find you're huffing and puffing, and it's going to be less than a minute of huffing and puffing, no big deal. If you're huffing and puffing the whole time, back down your intensity. Our goal here is not to increase the stress on your body, but to burn a little bit of stress off. All right, here we go. We are starting with our step back with the pause. All right, so we're stepping up on that step and drive that knee up. We're alternating which leg goes up. Freeze. It's quick motion, and then you're stopping that quick motion, right? If you're staying on the floor, you're doing the same side. You're going here and freeze. Freeze. Okay? If you're on the step, we're alternating. We're doing 2 40-second rounds of this. So everybody's going to get equal play. All right, not too bad, right? Now listen, if you're huffing and puffing after that and you were doing the stair, take it to the floor. Take it to the floor. And I'll tell you when we're halfway so you can switch. A couple of deep breaths in, nice and quick. Remember, freeze. Feel that core as you freeze. Here we go. Step it up. Freeze. Freeze. How stiff can you get? How quick can you get to that stiff? Toes are up. Switch legs if you decided to go to the floor. For the rest of us, that means we're more than halfway. Get that momentum. Freeze. Total body. Isometric contraction. We got 5 seconds left. Freeze. Freeze. Nice. All right, next one. Side step. Take that leg out to the side. This leg on the step comes down every time. If you're on the floor, you're getting low, lifting your leg up. Get low, lift your leg up. Here we go. Step up, lift the leg. Step up, lift the leg. All right, if you want to make this harder, stay here. Squat, lift the leg. Squat, lift the leg. Squat, lift the leg. You got this or this. Your choice. Squat, lift the leg. Lift the leg. Let's get those arms in it, right? Lift the leg. Lift the leg. It's going to be more work on that leg that's on the step. Lift the leg. Okay, we're going to rotate sides. Think about landing soft into that squat. Ooh, heart rate's up a little higher, right? Your choice. You can alternate between any of these moves in that 40 seconds. Right now, pull that oxygen in. 2, 1. Here we go. Here's your options. Step up. Lift the leg. Take those arms wide. Take those arms down. You want to take that intensity up. Leave the leg there. Squat. Lift the leg. Land soft. Power up. The leg on the step does the work. Your choice. This leg lifts you up. Oh, we could even do this with the arms. Let's see if I can get that coordinated. Almost. We're almost there. Okay, nice. All right, heart rate's up. It's okay to feel a little breathless. You got a little time here to catch your breath. Next one is your step back, step back, step up, stand up. Third step works great. Second step is a little bit more intense. Now, to add the intensity, you jump back, you jump up, and you jump up. But do not sacrifice a pretty plank for the jump. So if you jump back to your plank and you're here, I would much rather you take your time, give me a pretty plank, then add the jump. You also have the option to step back, step up, but add the hop at the end. So many ways you can make this work for you. Oh, and that's it. That one goes fast. Okay, last one, step back to kick. This is the one where we're gonna put one foot on the step and kick. Step down, step up, kick. Now, if you wanna make this a little bit more about the leg, leave that leg there, just like we did on the floor. Because we got this leg on the step, we're able to get a little bit lower, deeper into this knee and hip bend, making this leg work a little bit harder. And then, how fast can you go? How low? How fast? How low? How fast? And get that kick up. Should be feeling that leg that's planted. If you don't like that leg planted, take it off. That's okay. Just keep that body moving. Kick. 3 seconds. Come on, get low. There it is. Okay. Pull that oxygen in. Maybe even grab a drink. This is our last 40 seconds, guys. That's it. All right, one leg's planted. You have the option to move it or a mix of both. Here we go. This leg stays planted. Kick. Now you can really see how when I step back, because this leg is on a step, I can get a lot lower. I can make this leg work a lot harder, driving that heart rate up without any movement of that leg. And that works the strength of that leg. That's why, if you're like me, you're feeling that leg starting to burn because it's been loaded for 35 seconds. Kicking that back leg up. That's it. Nice. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and cool down. All right. Grab a little water. Let's just take those arms out behind you. Open up those lungs. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Now interlace those fingers and just push them down towards the ground. Shoulders go back. Nice. Feel the opening up of that chest. Now go ahead and take those arms out. Bring them across. Give yourself a hug. Can you try to touch your fingertips? You probably can't. That's totally okay. But as you're doing this, maybe you even round forward. Feel a nice stretch in the upper back and in your lower back. And let it go. All right, now if you have something like your step, go ahead and put your foot up there. Toe towards your nose. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Keep your back flat. The leg you're standing on can have a little bend in it. So notice how in line my back is with the banister. What a great visual. I'm not rounded. See that? See how now I'm rounded? Back is flat. Lead with your chest. Take another deep breath in. Exhale. Go maybe a little bit lower. Feel a nice stretch in the back of that leg, toe to your nose. Now, keeping your leg right there, go ahead and turn to the side. So the same leg is on the step. Now hinge forward. Feel a good stretch in that inner thigh. Push yourself back up. Let's get the other leg. Toes to your nose. Nice big inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Relax into the stretch. Do a check. Make sure that back's not rounded. On your next exhale, see if you can't take it a little bit deeper. At a point where you feel the stretch, but you can still relax into it. Go ahead and gently push into your thigh, push yourself up. Turn to the side, hinge forward, feel a good stretch in that inner thigh. Nice. All right, now, starting with one of the stretches we did at the beginning, step back, tuck your hip, open up your chest. If you want to take those arms up, you can. But our goal here is just to feel a good stretch in this hip flexor. Maybe even tighten your butt cheek a little bit. That will intensify that stretch. And we'll get just one more on the other side. Step back, heels up, tuck your hip. Take those arms up if you want. Tighten your butt. Feel a good stretch in the front of that hip. All right. All right, now just go ahead and check in with your body. You might be glistening, you might be sweating. Hopefully there's a sense of, yay, I did it. Remember that feeling. Give yourself a little pat on the back for doing it today. And come back in a day or two and try it again. Maybe trying some of the different versions. If it was too hard, try the easier version, round one, the whole time. If it was too easy, jump right to the most advanced moves on every single one and see if that pushes you. But remember, our goal is not to be huffing and puffing the whole time, but maybe a little huffing and puffing for a short amount of time, but you're able to recover. If you're not recovering in those recovery bouts, or by the time we get done with the ab stuff, you're working too hard. All right, message me, leave me a comment below if you have any questions or need some substitutions. I'm happy to